what we do, we assume the student comes to us with no foundational knowledge, and then we would at least briefly address things like architecture, sculpture, film, and two-dimensional arts like photography, printmaking, these sorts of things. And then really above and beyond that, at least in theory and ideally, we try to teach cross-cultural comparisons in order to give our students, especially in these days of practically no tolerance by anyone anymore, to try and give students a taste of how other cultures are more like their own than they're different. And so that would be, I think, broadly how most of us try to cover the topic. But it's really an introduction to the general arts. When I was doing my master's work, I had come to find that I was really interested in cross disciplines to help look at a specific issue or problem or phenomenon from more than one angle, not just an art historical angle, but maybe from a historical angle, maybe from a political science angle. So trying to examine a single issue from more than one perspective. And for whatever reason, I'm not sure why, but I was just naturally drawn to that. And so a humanities degree gives you that. You're able to look at any specific problem from more than one perspective. And I think it gives you a broader picture of what it is that you're trying to understand. Even more important for our students today who literally spend several hours per day on that little rectangle on average. And socialization is even more difficult, I think, to do today than ever before for this new generation of students that come to us. And so it's important, I think, first of all, to continue to do brick and mortar courses where there's actual human beings that you can see, that he's there, and hopefully interact with, because it's so difficult anymore. Every classroom now I walk into, 25 heads are, and I'm like, excuse me, there's someone sitting right next to you that has a heart rate and blood pressure and is alive right next to you. It's amazing. It's when I started teaching it was a cacophony of sounds that you would walk into when you walked into the classroom, but that is completely flipped.